Good lord, that sure was one hell of an obstacle course we had to go through. At least we got one of the Chaos Emeralds in Shiver Star. That's 2 Chaos Emeralds we and our friends have, and we have 5 more to go. Anyways, Meta Knight, why did you insist on coming to King Daedal's castle?
Have you forgotten what I told you already, Enzo? I told you that Megator told me and the others the Midby organization kidnapped and brainwashed King Deed and his entire army during the battle for Halcandra. We needed to get to King Deed's castle because who knows what will happen to the castle if Midby and his organization get here first. I don't know what they are planning to do with this place. I don't think it's good, especially now that King Deed and his entire army are possessed. Kirby, Tiff, Toth, some of our friends, and I fought them before, and they were extremely powerful. You wouldn't want McBee to blow up your home, just like he did to Planet Unjid, right?
No, you're right, Meta Knight. We must secure King Daedal's castle and be ready in case if Midby decides to attack us. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get inside the castle and fight the enemies who are threats to the multiverses. I have years of military experience, so that should be beneficial to us in a fight.
Hold up, Enzo. Before we get into the castle and fight our enemies, we need a strategy on how we can defeat them in case if they are still in the castle. Our chances of defeating almost any opponent would depend on how strong, fast, smart, durable, experienced, versatile, and energetic they are. If we pick a fight with an opponent, have no knowledge on who they are, and have no way of exploiting their weaknesses, we would probably end up like King Deed. We will find out who we will be fighting when we get inside the castle, but in case if we were to face any of McBee's brothers, did you bring any onions? Kirby, Tiff, Toth, some of our friends, and I fought McBee's brothers before, and we all had a lot of trouble fighting them, mostly because of them being extremely powerful. The only reason why we won against them was because Akihito exploited their weakness by showing them onions, so I know from experience that McBee's brothers are weak to onions.
Meta Knight, you're not going to like the news I'm about to bring to you, but I'm afraid I have no onions with me. I forgot to bring an onion.
Well, that sure is a bold skill. It's okay. We can just look for onions when we enter Castle Deed. Knowing King Deed, he probably keeps a lot of food in the castle anyway, likely because of how much he likes to eat. Anyways, the more we talk out here, the more likely our enemies will take this castle for themselves and turn this dimension into a dystopia. Let's go, Enzo.
Let's get this party started.
Hello, Midby. What's up, bro? Ah, coolly. Trying to sound cool as always, eh? Anyways, I'm in the middle of searching for different items that would be useful to our plan, of course. You and Whoopie made it to King Deed's castle, didn't you? Yes, we made it to Castle Deed, man. Now, what do you suggest that we do now that we are here, brother? Well, first off, I know that one of you is dancing right now, so you better stop so that I can tell you what you are supposed to do. You need to concentrate and focus if you want to remember what your mission is.
Oh come on, brother. I just wanted to have a bit of fun by dancing.
You can continue having fun later, Whoopie. Anyways, now that you both are in King Deed's castle, it's time to take control of it as of now. That location is important for my plan to recreate the motifs in my image. Before King Deed went off to Halcandra to fight 3 of our brothers and some of our allies, he didn't even bother to take his money and food with him at all. So, whatever you do, you shouldn't destroy the castle as of now. We need that as a strategic position for our plan of multiversal domination and the increase of our economy. Don't let King Deed take his castle back. And speaking of Castle Deed, I sense some intruders coming into the castle. Given how powerful and experienced we all are in combat, you should be able to squash those pests into oblivion. Don't let them get the money and take back the castle. I hope you have fun in your battle and make yourselves look cool after the fun battle is over. Don't worry, Midby. We will not fail you. I know you won't, Cooley, but you better make sure of it. Anyways, I've got to go. You know what I'll be doing. So, Whoopie, are you ready to kick some more ass and make ourselves seem even cooler?
You bet I am, brother. We'll kill things, blow things up, suck out everyone's blood, hear the screams of terror, and even watch all of the multiverses burn. It's going to be so much fun to witness.
Ah, Meta Knight and Enzo. You both came for the castle, eh? Well then, you already know what you have to do to try to take it back from us, so let's dance. The fourth Chaos Emerald is now in our possession. Now, it's time we find the rest of them.
Okay, even after we tried splitting up and searching around this entire act, we still could not find any of the items we need so that we can defeat Midby and his entire army. Midby is a threat to all of our home realms, and the fact that he negotiated with many of our enemies and convinced them to join him just made the task of defeating him much harder. On the bright side, at least I beat all of you in this race. I was clearly in front of you when we got here, so I won the race. Geez, even when you are considered to be the fastest of your species, you guys are still too slow for me.
Sonic, you, Rainbow Dash, and I may have moments of being arrogant, but now is not the time for us to brag about our achievements. You don't need to rub it in my face just because of how fast you are. I'm tired of facing one humiliation after another. And I'm starting to even question if we even stand a chance against Midby and his entire organization, especially when we are not at our maximum power. I did a fun job in defeating Diesel 10 and some of his friends at Pinkie Pie's house, but I have a feeling that their boss, Midby, is an extremely dangerous foe to even try to defeat.
Dangerous? I think that is an understatement for Midby, Gordon. Celestia, Luna, a bunch of fighters, and even Discord had trouble when they fought Midby and his army in the past. But while that means Midby and his entire organization should not be underestimated, we shouldn't give up on our duties either. Levi Shang, one of the people Midby and his organization defeated, has beaten me and a bunch of other contestants when we got into a fight in the Mushroom Kingdom Performing Arts Center yesterday. And if Midby is looking for all of the geode necklaces that Sunset Shimmer, Twilight Sparkle, the other members of the main six, and I have, then that means he has me and a couple of other characters on his hit list. Applejack, Fluttershy, and Rarity already have their geode necklaces stolen, so we should not give up now. The geode necklaces are power sources for me and my friends, so we need to retrieve them and make this adventure 20% cooler.
Well, Rainbow Dash, if your geode necklace does get stolen, you could always rely on your friends to help you get to your rainbow-powered form, or you could use the other items, such as the Chaos Emeralds, as power sources to make yourself stronger. I may be willing to give you one of the Chaos Emeralds to make you go super in case if we get all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Well, that certainly will make things a whole lot easier for us. I suppose you have a point on what you said there, Sonic. But anyways, we may need to keep searching. In addition, I am hoping that our friends had some luck on finding the same items we are looking for.
We didn't want to have to fight you, King K. Rool, but since you're not willing to let Cheese and Fluttershy's pet chicken go, we have no choice. Prepare yourself.
You're an absolute buffoon if you think you can take on those 5 by yourself, King K. Rail, so I'll be sending you some additional minions of mine to help you complete your mission of kidnapping animals. And you better beat Meta Knight and Enzo into oblivion, Cooley and Whoppy.